Imagine a moment in your life where you have everything: money, a luxurious house, and peace of mind. But on the other side, there is someone struggling day by day, unable to find food to fill their stomach while you sit in your comfortable place. Have you ever wondered why there is such a big differences between the two of you? Have you thought that this gap can be solved by applying an idea that has existed for more than 1400 years? It is not just an economic solution or a philosophical idea, but a complete divine system aimed at achieving justice and equality in society. This system is called Zakat. If you think this video is only for Muslims, you are in the wrong place, because what we will talk about today is not just a religious obligation, but an economic and social system that can benefit everyone, regardless of your religion and culture. Today we will reveal how this system mandated by Allah could be the key to solving one of the biggest economic problems our world faces today. We will teach you how to give zakat properly and contribute to building more just and compassionate society. What is zakat and why Allah imposed it? Zakat is not just a random donation or charity as some might think. It is a fundamental pillar of Islam, an economic and social system that Allah established to achieve justice among people. Zakat is a way to enable the poor and needy to receive their rights in wealth and to purify the soul from greed and selfishness. Allah said, "Establish the prayer and give the zakat and bow with those who bow." What does zakat mean? Zakat means growth and purification. When you give zakat from your wealth, you don't lose that money, but rather it is blessed and your heart is purified from an attachment to wealth. Zakat removes the burden of greed and restores balance in society between the rich and the poor. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Money is never reduced by charity, rather it increases, it increases, it increases." This noble hadith is a reassurance that the money we give in the way of Allah will not decrease, but will increase in blessings. One day a man came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, complaining of poverty. The Prophet, peace be upon him, asked him, "Would you like me to guide you to a business?" The man replied, "Yes." The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Give charity." And when the man did so, his provisions increased shortly after. Without a doubt, zakat is a means of opening doors of provision. And this is not just a promise, but a real experience in the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Many businessmen who commit to giving zakat every year report noticeable increases in their wealth. Some even mentions in interviews how zakat has been the cause of the blessings in their money and the expansion of their businesses. On the other hand, we find those who are stingy in their zakat and face continuous financial problem as if the money is never enough. The difference between zakat and charity. First, zakat. It is an obligation on every Muslim who owns the minimum required wealth. It is a fixed percentage, 2.5% of the saving over one lunar year. It is spent on specific categories mentioned in the Quran. 2. Charity. It is not obligatory but is recommended at any time. There is no set amount. Whatever you spend in the way of Allah is considered charity, whether little or much. It can be given at any time, even when the person is in need, as it is not exclusive to the rich. The difference between zakat and taxes in Western countries. Zakat and taxes may seem similar on the surface, as both involve money from individuals to authorities or institutions, but there are essential differences between them. First, the goal. Zakat. It is a religious duty and part of worship in Islam. Its goal is not just financial aid for the poor, but also purifying money and nurturing the spiritual well-being of Muslims. Zakat aims to redistribute wealth and achieve social justice among different classes in society. Taxes. These are imposed by governments in Western countries to fund public services like education, healthcare, security, and infrastructure. Taxes aim to finance the state and provide services to citizens. 2. The mechanism. Zakat is given in a specific amount, 2.5% of savings over one lunar year, and is typically collected and distributed through individuals or Islamic charitable organizations, not governmental authorities. Taxes. Governments impose taxes annually or monthly, and these are calculated based on income or property. The tax rates may vary depending on income brackets, such as higher taxes on higher incomes. 3. Distribution. Zakat. It is directed to specific deserving categories outlined in the Quran, such as the poor, the needy, those in debt, and those in the way of Allah. Zakat promotes social justice by targeting direct assistance to those in need. Taxes. Tax revenue is used by the government for a variety of public services like healthcare, education, and transportation, and may not be specifically directed towards the poor or needy. 4. Social impact. Zakat. It promotes social solidarity by making the rich contribute to improving the lives of the poor, strengthening human spirit and community ties. Taxes. It represents a legal obligation from citizens to the state, but may not achieve social justice to the same extent, as revenue is distributed across all segments of society without a special focus on the poor. If you want to learn more about these valuable concepts in Islam and want to be part of a journey to understand impactful religious and economic topics, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button now and turn on the bell so you don't miss any new videos. And to get all the information you need, don't forget to like the video if it piqued your interest, and share it with your friends so that the benefit spreads. Who receives zakat? The 8 categories of zakat. Allah said, zakat is for the poor, the needy, those who collect it, for those whose hearts are to be reconciled, for freeing captives, for those in debt, for the way of Allah, and for the traveler. First, the poor. The poor are those who do not have enough money to meet their basic needs, like drink, food, shelter, and clothing. They may live in extreme poverty, unable to afford even the essentials of daily life. Zakat helps them meet these basic needs and improves their lives. 2. The needy. The needy are those who may have an income, but it is insufficient to cover their basic needs. They may have a job or source of income, but it is not enough to meet their daily living expenses. These people need help to ensure a dignified and complete life. 3. Those who administer zakat. These are the people who are responsible for collecting and distributing zakat. In every community, there are those who manage the distribution of zakat to the rightful recipients. They deserve a share of zakat for their work and efforts. 4. those whose hearts are to be reconciled. These are people who recently embraced Islam, or those in need of support to strengthen their faith. They may be new Muslims or non-Muslims entering Islam, and Zakat assists them in their journey to strengthen their relationship with Allah. 5. For freeing captives. This refers to those who have been captured or enslaved and need to be free. In the past, part of Zakat was given to free captives or slaves. Today, it may include helping to free people from physical, social, or financial bondage. 6. Those in debt. These are individuals who have accumulated debts they cannot repay. If someone is in a difficult situation due to debts and is unable to pay, Zakat can be used to pay off their debts and free them from financial burdens. 7. In the way of Allah. Zakat is used to support charitable projects that serve the community, such as education centers, hospitals, institutions that care for orphans, or any project that benefits the public and aligns with Islamic values. 8. The traveler. The traveler is someone in need who may not have enough money to complete their journey. This individual may be traveling for religious, educational, or even emergency purposes and find themselves in need of money to reach their destination. Zakat is given to assist them in completing their journey without additional financial burdens. Zakat is not just a random donation, but an organized process aimed at achieving social justice and reducing disparities between social classes, which strengthens solidarity and connection among Muslims to non-Muslims. In the modern world, many face economic challenges, with poverty increasing and the gaps between the rich and the poor widening. To address these issues, Islam offers more than just a concept of donations or financial superiority, but provides a comprehensive system designed to achieve economic balance among various segments in society. This system is called Zakat. Zakat is not just a charity, but a divine obligation on Muslims aimed at reducing poverty and balancing wealth distribution. It is a mandatory process of giving a portion of wealth periodically, not just to improve the situation of the poor, but also to purify the soul from selfishness and promote values like justice and solidarity. Now, some might ask, why Zakat? Because Zakat encourages wealth redistributions in an organized way, ensuring everyone contributes to support the less fortunate. When viewed globally, Zakat helps build a sustainable community where wealth is not concentrated in the hands of a few while others suffer. Through this system, every individual in society, including foreigners and other communities benefiting from charity, receives support. Therefore, Zakat is more than just a religious obligation. It is a call for social justice and economic balance that benefits everyone, both in Muslim and non-Muslim communities. How to calculate Zakat correctly? Zakat threshold is the minimum wealth you must possess for Zakat to be obligatory. This threshold is approximately 85 grams of gold or 595 grams of silver. Let's do a practical example. If the price of 1 gram of gold is $60, the threshold will be 85 times 60 equals $5,100. Anyone who owns this amount or more for a lunar year must pay 2.5% of this wealth. If you have $10,000, which is bigger than $5,100, your zakat would be 10,000 times 2.5% equals $250. So, if you own this amount for a lunar year, you must give $250 as zakat. Conclusion. What about you? After watching this video and learning about the deep impact of zakat in society, have you ever thought about how applying this system could help achieve justice in our world? Zakat could be part of the solution to poverty and social inequality. Let's start together. Whether you are a Muslim or non-Muslim, you can join this humanitarian initiative by supporting the poor and needy with whatever you can. Let's all contribute to building a more just and compassionate society. Share the video with others. Let's spread goodness together and show how cooperation and kindness can make a difference in the world. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we will continue bringing more valuable content. Stay safe and in Allah's protection.